What's going on, family? Welcome back to another vlog. We had a very eventful morning, I'm telling you. I got sunburnt, we got some motorcycles, we got pulled over by the cops and I don't have a motorcycle license, and almost crashed like 5 times because I rented a motorcycle without a motorcycle license, and this is the first time I rode a motorcycle.
And you went on the highway.
And I went in the highway.
And we got lost.
And we got lost.
Yeah.
Was it scary?
Especially when we almost crashed twice.
Okay, it was kind of close. JK, it was actually really close. But anyways, guys, we're about to head to the gym and we're going to a brand new gym today. I want to share with you guys what is the best workout split. I'm going to break it down so you guys can implement this into your personal workout plan. Whoa, getting bit by a bum.
Get him up. You get your fucking... Don't put your chin on my back.
My first impression of this gym is actually looks amazing and probably one of the best gyms that I've ever been to. Just on the bench press right now, I have 3 plates, and warming up, everything feels so stable. So I'm excited to be working out here for the next month. But let's get into my new workout program and how you guys can build the best workout split for yourself.
Ride with me, if you ride with me, you can slide with me.
So with this current phase, I'm going to be doing more strength-based because you are going to get used to the reps and exercises over time. So this current phase is going to be a lot heavier than the last 2 phases. So I'm going to start off here with bench press and start the workout.
Deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hater plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right?
What's going on, family? We just got back to the condo here. We're chilling in the garden, but I want to go over 5 easy tips on how you guys can build the best workout split for yourself. So I'm going to go over step number 1, and the first step is for you to calculate your volume. And what I mean by that is see what you want to prioritize. Generally, you can understand what you can recover from. Do you normally do 5 exercises by 3 sets every workout? Do you normally do 7 exercises with 3 sets? You want to see what you can do. So once you figure out how many sets you can do throughout the entire week, you want to be able to distribute them. So this is step number 2. You want to prioritize what you want to build. So for me, I'm working chest. If I look at the amount of volume that I can perform throughout the week, I want the majority of that to be my chest. Whereas a lot of people, they say, I want to work my chest, but then they add extra volume on back. They're like, I don't want my back to fall behind. Honestly, guys, it takes very little volume to maintain, and you don't need too much more to minimally progress. So ensure that what body part you're trying to prioritize has the most amount of volume compared to the other parts, and don't worry about the little things. So if your main thing is chest and you're worried about your rear delts, but they're not a big priority, well then do rows with a little bit of wider grip when you're performing back. All right, so step number 3 is to distribute that volume throughout the week. So my priority is chest for myself, so I don't want to do half my volume on day 1 and then half my volume on day 2, because there's going to be no time to rest and recover. Although if I wanted to do chest every single day and maybe just do 1 exercise, I'll be able to recover from that. So what's most important is that you do have that volume in place to the correct proportion, but then you also want to figure out how to distribute that throughout the week. So for me, I might want to hit it at a 2 to 3 times per week frequency. So maybe day 1 I'll hit chest, day 2 I'll hit back, day 3 I'll hit chest, day 4 I'll hit something else, and day 5 I'll hit chest again. That's a good distribution. Or if you want to do a 2 times per week frequency, take a couple days in between, because the more volume you do on one of the days means you need a little bit more rest in between before you hit it again. Whereas if you do a full body split, maybe just do 1 exercise per group, and then the day after you'll be able to recover and perform it again. Whereas if you do a bro split, a whole bro chest workout, it'll be too much to do a whole bro chest workout the day after. Now that you have distributed the amount of sets per day, we want to adjust what rep scheme you want to perform. So personally right now I'm performing a strength power building phase. So my reps are going to be between 6 to 8 for my main progression movements, and I'm going to add more volume in using the 8 to 12 rep scheme and even the 20 rep scheme. So the main movements that you do want to progress on, I actually suggest going a little bit lower. So if hypertrophy is your goal, you want to stay within 8 to 12. If strength is your goal, I would say stay between 3 to 5. And then if you want to add more volume in, increase your work capacity, your endurance, you can do sets up to 20 to 30. I find it's a really good way to add extra volume in without taxing yourself, which is really important. So this is step number 5. This is the very last step, and this is where you test to see how the split is going to work. Perform it for an entire week. See how you're recovering, see how you're able to progress, see if it's working for you. So when I say hit your certain amount of sets at your certain rep range, maybe you're not able to recover. So one of the things you can do is actually lower your RPE, lower the intensity. So instead of lowering the volume, you can drop the RPE back, and even following an RPE 6 or 7 is totally fine, because that gives you room for the week after to be able to do more volume. And maybe you'll try and stay within the 6 to 7 range, but adding weight to that is not too hard. Whereas if you hit RPE 10, reaching failure every single set, you totally max yourself out. You won't be able to recover from that, and you won't be able to progress from that, because you're going to hit a ceiling. So the main thing is you tone back enough so you can recover and progress, but you don't push it too hard where you're unable to recover from that. So you want to have that perfect middle spot. So make sure to evaluate, see what you need to do, and adjust from there. So the main goal of this is to progressive overload and to add volume over time. And the way I like to personally progress is to add weight as you get stronger. You're going to be progressive overloading, and if something feels like RPE 6, the next week you try the same weight, it's a little bit easier, you're hitting an RPE 5, well then the next set add a little bit of weight. But it's really important that you continue to regulate your recovery by ensuring you stick to the RPEs. I know it's not always the funnest to stay a little bit far away from volume, or far away from your RPE, or away from failure. But one thing I like to do, maybe do your 2 first sets at like RPE 6 and 7, and then maybe reach failure on your last set. Because you have to be realistic, you still want to enjoy your training, you still want to get excited to go to the gym, and that's the most important part of it all. So altogether, if you implement these 5 tips, write out your workout plan, make the correct adjustments as you go through, I promise you'll be able to get some great results. From there, I say this is a good beginner's tip, but after you do this, there's little details that you can focus on, but make sure that you are focusing on what matters, the basics, the main bread and butter of what your goals actually are. A lot of people, they worry about all the little things, the little details that don't matter, and they don't progress. Focus on what matters, get back to the basics, and I promise you'll continue to progress. So other than that, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you have any suggestions on other programming information you'd like to know, comment below. And I'm enjoying myself in Chiang Mai. If you guys want to see the progression here, Globe season is still a go, still lean bulking towards WMBF Worlds 2020. So subscribe to follow the journey, like if you guys like the video, and I appreciate all positive and negative feedback because I'm always looking to improve. So anyways, I'm gonna get back into the condo, get some work done, and I'll see you guys in the next video.